I'm Big Dan.
And I'm Little Dan.
And today we're talking about the film Lords of Chaos.
Ooh.
The black metal film. That,
Evil.
Yeah.
Evil.
Yes.
Stab.
Bernie Burn.
Stabbing and burning, yeah.
Yeah, and kick it in the dick.
Okay, so the Lords of Chaos film, I'm guessing most of you are going to know what the story is about. We don't really have to go into too much detail, you know. A couple of murders, church burnings.
The Norwegian take on Cinderella.
We all know, the story by now. If you've not, I'd recommend going and watching someone else's videos about the actual story, like Varg did a few, and so did loads of other people.
Yes.
There is a book on this as well, which I have not read, and I don't intend to read. So
That's okay, because I haven't seen this film.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I'm going to be a great contribution to this video.
So I saw the film at a London screening a few weeks back.
In London? In
London, so it's not quite fresh on my mind anymore, but I made some notes. And it's hard to get, you can't find this anywhere online. I'd imagine it's the kind of film that's going to be on Netflix in a few years. But for now, you can only see it at one of the screenings, and they're very rare, they don't have it very often. So I've not been able to get any clips for this, unfortunately. Unless I nick some from the trailer. But that's all, that's about it. So we've got some pictures though.
That's nice. That's really pushing the boat out. That's cool.
So the film was directed by a Swedish guy with a really Swedish name. It's like Jonas Ackerlund, a drummer from Bathory for a time. So metal dudes. He's done loads of music videos for the Prodigy, Madonna, and Metallica.
That's really
diverse,
widespread. Yeah, that's really kind of.
Yeah. So basically, he's a good director. He's doing top level music videos for a lot of people. It's distributed by Vice. See, 10 years ago, we were like, oh, Vice. No, these days. But yeah, Vice.
Although, I was watching a decent Vice thing earlier on when they're trying to get videotapes of Trump hiring Russians to piss on Obama's bed. That was it, wasn't it?
What?
I completely didn't understand.
Because apparently to piss on the bed that Barack Obama slept in at a hotel in Russia.
I pretty much got it spot on then.
That's weird.
Huh?
That's weird. Yeah. So it's not the first time they've tried to make a film with a book, right? They tried to do one in 2010. Someone else tried to do it, but it didn't go through because they probably didn't get enough funding. Because they've spent a lot of money on this fucking film. It is a Hollywood-style film, right? It's not some cringy,
decent CGI and explosions.
And
really?
Fire effects and shit, and like
I was expecting some sort of B-side.
No, yeah, we're all expecting some kind of B movie, like edgy, really dark. It's quite dark, but it's not a cult film. Yeah, okay. It's a Hollywood film with some funny bits. I've seen some people's reviews saying, "Oh, it's like The Hangover." There are some very small parts that are kind of like The Hangover, short, funny bits, but you're only going to understand those if you know the story already or you're a metalhead kind of thing. And yeah, it still definitely is a Hollywood film, and I can see why pretty much everyone involved in the original story didn't want to be involved in the film. Because
does it not paint in the nicest light?
It does not, no.
I wonder why that might
I wonder why that would be, yeah. I'm pretty sure everyone who's involved probably wants to forget about everyone, and be done.
No one's letting that happen.
No. So that's why Varg did a video saying, don't go watch the film. But I watched it anyway. I can do what I want.
I'm going to be honest with you, the amount of times that I actually listen to Varg's advice is not often. It's not frequent, yeah. Bloke's fucking mental.
So, good things about it. Top level acting. All of the actors did a really fucking good job of it. It wasn't shit at all. They're Hollywood actors.
George Clooney.
They're professionals, yeah.
Adam Sandler.
Oh my god. I'm just imagining, who would Adam Sandler play in Lords of Chaos?
Oh fuck.
Fenris.
Oh, that'd be fucking
He wasn't really... Someone was cast as Fenris in this, but he wasn't really... don't know if he spoke a line of dialogue in it. But yeah. And the party scenes are amazing. They all moved into like a house.
I'd say they were the favourite bit of my film that I haven't seen.
Yeah. They moved into this house together, a band staying out together, and they had some mental party, and the party scenes were fucking brilliant. You're like, yeah, I want to be there, I'll do that, that's fucking amazing. Your typical party stuff, everyone's drinking, puking, fucking, and all kinds of things. It's really fucking fun.
I remember those days, Dan.
Yeah.
Doing that guy on Saturday, aren't we?
Yeah. We're not fucking.
You might be.
Yeah. Dead's suicide. Let's go from targets to suicide. Dead Suicide
Yes.
was done really fucking well.
Was it tasteful?
It was brutally gruesome and detailed. They did very good tribute to the bloke, but like, and the way the guy acted Dead as well, did it perfectly. The actor who plays him, whenever you see an interview with him or someone's talking to him, he's always wearing a Mayhem shirt now.
What, the way he acted Dead or the way he acted Dead?
Both.
Okay.
Yeah, both were good. And the way they recreated the scenes. So you know the album art where he's got his head blown off in the shotgun.
Yep.
Yeah,
Everyone knows that.
The way they
everyone who's ever been into metal has seen that album.
the way they've recreated that scene and the whole thing looks exactly spot on perfect. They've got everything right. You know, it's the early 90s in Norway. They've recreated all the little things in America. No, it wasn't filmed in America. I can't remember where it was filmed now, but it was filmed. There's a couple of bits filmed in Norway, and the rest of it was filmed somewhere else. Really weird.
Was it stereotypically snowy?
No, it's foresty though and stuff.
Was foresty?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no wearing big coats and stuff. You know, it's cold.
That's nice. That's accurate. Okay.
So yeah, the gore was spot on, really good. You know, you don't believe it was. You know,
was it better than Deathgasm gore?
yes, because that's comical gore. You know.
I took the scene very seriously where they, killed the zombie with 2 vibrators.
Yeah. Let's say the whole sets and the costumes and everything they had and the wigs. Because these actors, they just come in and they haven't really got hair down to here, all wigs, and to get wigs and all that costs a lot of money. So they put a lot of money into like costumes and making it look fucking amazing.
Good.
Yeah. The live footage as well. So there's some Mayhem play their first show and things like that, and they basically play a whole fucking song. It's live footage, and it looks amazing. And the sound, hearing it over a fucking cinema PA system was fucking brilliant.
Was it like being there?
No, because I wasn't being deafened. You can imagine any gig like that, you're going to be fucking deafened, aren't you? But it was hearing over a PA system in a cinema sounding fucking brilliant. Never, it's awesome.
Some of those theatre PA systems are fucking amazing.
Yeah, seriously, well good. The church burnings. So the church burnings was absolutely fantastic. The way they did it was they built.
Did they build a little church?
But no,
and then set it on fire.
Yeah, but no, it wasn't little. It was like a third of the scale. So it's still a building.
Still fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's still, because if you did it small, it's going to be
a little bit Thunderbirds-ish.
Yeah,
like
it's going to be comical because you can see that it's really small.
And shit, yeah.
So I can't remember what the scale exactly was, but it still built a fairly substantial building and then burnt it down.
Then you're going to say that a lot of Star Trek and Next Gen was still models and but that still holds out these days.
But the film definitely, the church burnings was spot on, and they did it kind of arty and stuff like that. It's fucking brilliantly done. It also very much so humanised the people involved. So you know that once they're that kind of famous or infamous, people become these characters. This film made them actual people that you can relate to because they've got family, they're talking to other people and have relationships and have to go to work or whatever. It makes them actual people rather than these.
I suppose that is completely a side you forget about.
Yeah, it is.
You always think about the legend that is.
Yeah. So they're the good bits. The bad bits. Page number 2. All of the cast had American accents. I wasn't expecting that. Well, I knew it was a Hollywood film with American actors, but at least could put a bit of an accent on, I'd imagine.
Do your accent, Dan.
I'm not going to do my accent.
Do your accent. The one that you did from Norseman.
It's because it's a line from Norseman. What was it? Don't hate the player, hate the game.
She's done that whole film like that. It's fucking brilliant.
But no, yeah, I don't know if the actor would be good at it, but actually be good at doing an accent. But albeit it was very American accent, so it's kind of throws you a bit. You kind of forget sometimes you're watching. It's definitely Norwegian.
I could see it becoming a little bit Simon Pegg playing Scotty.
Yeah, so there may have been a decision to go, no, let's just, I prefer better acting rather than shit accents.
Yeah.
Because you have to concentrate on doing an accent as well as you're acting. And, I don't know, I'm not an actor, I have no idea.
For two people that aren't actors, we do quite a bit of acting
Bad,
sometimes.
Poor acting.
Yeah.
This film hasn't gone mainstream. I don't know if it will. Like I said, it probably will be on Netflix in a few years. I can see that happening. But I'm glad it hasn't gone mainstream yet, because it makes all metalheads look quite bad. Because if you're...
because we are evil, Dan.
Yeah, because, take some normal pleb person. Yeah, they're going to see this film and assume that all the Grebos hanging out around the park are going to be like those dudes, in the film. And it wouldn't be good for everyone.
We could use this to our advantage, Dan.
How so?
Black Mouse and Vickers.
What do you mean, what?
Threatened to burn down their fucking church.
Made of stone, can't.
We could get 70% of that collection plate, mate.
Yeah. 70%.
70. At least.
Fat Varg.
Yes, this was something that I heard about.
They made Varg fat and chubby. I've got pictures. The original picture and the recreation. And he was a pretty handsome dude, and they made him this chubby guy.
He was a bit of a pretty boy.
Also, the actor's Jewish, and we think it's been intentional. They chose that guy. yeah. His last name's Cohen, right? So they chose a Jewish actor, and there was a bit of Q&A with the person who did the casting, saying, "Oh, why did you choose the fat guy to play Varg?" I was like, "Oh, I just think he's a really, really good actor," and he sort of sidestepped the question, saying he'd be perfect for the part.
So
Yeah.
the guy who plays Varg is Jewish.
Yeah, and of course, there's loads of...
Fuck.
Obviously, Varg's house on it, there's a picture of Hitler on the wall, and it's got a massive Nazi flag and stuff like that. There's one point in the film where this guy keeps doing, like, Hail Hitler kind of... No, sorry, he keeps saying Hail Satan. Doing a Nazi salute with the wrong arm and stuff, and Varg gets annoyed at him and punches him in the throat, saying, "Fuck off, you fake Nazi." And Varg also shags a lot of women in it.
Yeah.
A lot. There's a lot of sex scenes that I was not expecting any sex scenes. You talk about this story, right? A lot of the murders, church burnings. I wasn't expecting to see as many tits as I did.
It's good.
But it's weird because Varg's fat. he's a chunky, thick boy, and it's weird. And I mean, he's got the scar still and stuff. They've done that really well.
Do you know what I do like about sex scenes?
What's that?
Generally,
Yeah.
there's twice as many tits as of our penis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, they kind of go out of the way to make Varg seem silly almost as well. Like, I think the first scene you saw him in, he was standing there in his boxers. No, it wasn't the first scene. There was some bits earlier, but it cut to him at one point. He was just standing there in his boxers. It went from something awesome to him on his own.
Did they do the bit? Was it his parole hearing where he dressed up as a Nazi? Did they put that bit?
No,
in?
that's years later.
Oh, that
yeah.
was fucking brilliant. So,
Yeah.
so when does this cut off? When's sort of the cut off point of?
So it ends on Euronymous' death.
Okay.
So, but and that's it.
Oh, so they didn't go into the court hearings and everything.
No,
Cause that
no.
would have been well fucking entertaining.
Yeah. That's the big climax of the film. Talk about Euronymous. He had a monologue and like a commentary, but it's a very Hollywood film kind of commentary. You know, that kind of the start and the end of the film. Oh, this was me a few years ago, kind of thing. Oh, it's awful. It's so cheesy. It really was. And it's like, no, please stop doing this. It was that. There's a way of having a narrator helps introduce the story at the start and towards the end and stuff. But
gives a bit of context as well. Yeah.
but it was really cheesy. And it was just like. Euronymous was also stabbed too many times.
Really?
Yeah, so it's 23 times, isn't
23.
it?
Everyone knows 23.
And I started counting when he did it, and I stopped counting at one point because I realised way too many. Yeah. And there was a thing about Euronymous. So
I'm just impressed you counted.
yeah, Euronymous has. I'm not quite sure if they got this fact right or not. He had his girlfriend in the flat with him. She left just before Varg came round.
Pretty sure he's alone, in the flat.
Yeah, he was alone, but just before she had cut his hair. He had a big haircut, so it was kind of like beetle length almost, like quite short. And they're not sure now if that was actually done in an autopsy afterwards. They cut his hair. So I'm not quite sure if that actually happened or not.
I actually don't know, to be honest with you.
They don't know if that actually happened or if it was post.
Did they show the bit where Varg actually chased him down?
Yes.
They did, yeah?
Yeah, so Varg
in self-defence.
Yeah, Varg says that he he went over there and when Euronymous ran to another room, he thought, oh, he's got a shotgun in there.
Yeah.
I'm going to get him before he gets me.
He was told by the people that his shotgun in there. Yeah.
That's what they emphasise that, not necessarily the shotgun bit. They don't say that whatsoever. They portray this in the film as Varg's going in to murder him, takes the key out of the door, goes in, hides it, stabs him around a bit. There's a lot of chasing him around the flat, stabbing him, saying, oh, you fucked up and all this kind of things. And yeah. So, yeah, Varg tells it a different way. Obviously, the film says it another way. People are going to believe the film.
It's a shame, really, because I think my favourite part of that entire story is the very difficult car journey he had on the way home afterwards.
Yes.
If you haven't seen that Varg interview, it's worth watching the entire thing just for his explanation of how bad that fucking car journey was.
It's hilarious because they hired a film to say, like, it said, like, please say anything, we watched this film. Yeah, you've seen this film, right? when they interview him, he's like, so you watched the film, did you? Yeah, Die Hard 2. What's it about? Man who dies hard twice. So the only cast member who had an interest in the scene was the actor who played Dead. He was the only kind of metalhead.
Okay.
And yeah, the guy's always in Mayhem shirt. Right. It sort of introduced him. Like some of the other actors, the guy who played Varg's a complete soy boy. Right.
Yeah.
He's he on his Instagram feed. It is purely his. Every post of his is now black and white until Trump's out of office.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, a bit redundant, but you know. What?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I can. Right, a lot of elitists don't like this film. We can see that. We've read a lot of comments and stuff. People argue,
but isn't that the point of being an elitist? You don't read like anything.
Anything, yeah. I can see why they don't like it because it is a Hollywood film. It's not like a cult film. It's really polished and really, really well done. Transitions on the film are amazing. It looks like, I don't want to bring up The Hangover again, but it is kind of done in that style. But Faust murdered a gay man.
Why did I forget about that?
Yeah, that's it. Because it tells a story so well of them trying to out-edgy each other so much. And Varg's so desperate in it. He's portrayed as like really desperate to constantly burn things. Like, when are we going to go burn things? Oh yeah, the cathedral on the outwork. Let's blow it up. Like it's he's constantly like really sort of desperate to burn things all the time.
A bit like Monkey then.
Yeah.
He likes his fire.
Clearly had quite a big budget. It's a really mainstream film. I would watch it again. So I was trying to find it online because I want to see it. I want to see it again.
I would like to watch it.
Yeah, I'm rating it 7 out of 10 though because for the shitty bits. There's a really big clear bias in it, and it's like the accents and.
You've rated it my birthday.
7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. Oh, that's not in America, is it?
That'd be 10-7.
Yeah.
Which isn't my birthday.
It's a good film. I'd recommend going to watch it if it's coming to your town, because it's a good film. It does tell the story quite well, but you have to see it says at the start of the film it's a story based on truth and lies.
I don't know how. I don't know how much of the truth I actually fucking believe.
Yeah.
And how much of the lies I actually want to believe.
Yeah.
It's,
so when Dead blew his head off.
Yeah.
They said that you almost took bits of his skull that were lying around and made necklaces out of them. There's a point later in the film where he's saying that we didn't. They're just chicken bone or something like that. And it's like, which one do you believe? Because it gets thrown in his face a few times. But the things where he's got the record store as well, and that whole scene around the record store was brilliant. It's fantastic, really well created and stuff. It's like
now you say about it, I think I've mentioned it before. The film, A Deathgasm.
Yeah.
There's a scene in that which I think is very reminiscent of that record store actually, and that goes on there.
So, yes, recommend. I'd go watch this film. If it does come out on release for like Blu-ray or something, probably would get it.
It's black metal. It's got to be like
it's black metal. VHS. Sorry.
VHS. Yeah.
Betamax.
Betamax, just to take the piss. Yeah.
So yeah, I'd say go see it, and that's pretty much all I've got to say. I think probably a couple of bits I missed out, but
So you definitely recommend seeing it.
It's not as bad as everyone's making it out to be, though it's not perfect. They could ditch the monologue commentary thing.
Is it better than not having a film about it at all?
Yes, because I was going to read the book.
You can read.
I can read.
You can read
words.
I thought you just said like a
Braille.
How do people read Braille?
With the
not
fingers.
Not that I've tried.
With the fingers.
It just seems like
With your tongue.
Yeah, you should fucking
Paper
cuts.
Right.
We'll
end it there.
I don't fucking know. I'm a blind. No.
Links in the description to the Lords of Chaos, I'd imagine, website, or maybe the trailer. And you can go and complain that Varg is fat. We'll also have links to our things as well. Go buy some merch or Patreon, because that really fucking helps.
Latest dickheads.
Bye.
Bye.
say you should have worn a Mayhem shirt, but we don't own Mayhem shirts.
There's a reason for that, isn't there?
Yeah, better.
Yeah, pretty much.